Russia-Ukraine war latest news. U.S. spies fear that Russia and China's no-limits cooperation could invade Taiwan. The formation of an alliance between the two superpowers raises the possibility of a full-scale war between the United States and China, as China has always viewed Taiwan as an independent province. According to U.S. intelligence agencies, there is a possibility that Russia and China are collaborating on an invasion of Taiwan. In her testimony before Congress on Thursday, Director of National Intelligence Avril Haines stated, "We see China and Russia, for the first time, exercising together in relation to Taiwan and recognizing that this is a place where China definitely wants Russia to be working with them, and we see no reason why they wouldn't." At a Senate Armed Services Committee hearing, South Dakota Republican Mike Rounds questioned Haines about this kind of possible situation. Concerning the Pentagon's preparations for this kind of scenario, he also questioned the head of the Defense Intelligence Agency. An environment where Russia and China would undoubtedly be cooperating, and we need to take that into account, has increased the Defense Department's concern about our joint force requirements, according to Lieutenant General Jeffrey Cruz. The simple line is that, basically, if we were to have a clash with one, odds are that we would have a second front, Rounds stated, referring to the potential impact on planning, equipment, and manpower requirements. "Indeed, it may happen," Haines remarked. "In my opinion, the likelihood varies depending on the situation. Across really every aspect of society, political, economic, military, technical, and so on." According to Haines, intelligence assessments indicate that Russia and China are increasingly cooperating in a no-limits collaboration. This occurs as Europe is still feeling the chilling influence of Russia. Deadly gunshots in a car crash in Spain claimed the life of a military defector. The Lithuanian government hammered an opposition figure several times. In Germany, a journalist became sick after what authorities believe to be a poisoning. Russians, both famous and unknown, have been the targets of harassment and assaults in Europe and beyond since President Vladimir Putin invaded Ukraine. According to analysts, the Kremlin continues to be able to go after individuals it views as traitors outside in an effort to stifle opposition, even if Western governments have tried to dismantle Russian spy networks. Even in nations where they felt safest, Putin's detractors are becoming more and more afraid of the reach of Moscow's intelligence services. Reporter Irina Dolanina of the Prague-based independent news source Important Stories said, "We just departed Russia and had this delusion that we've escaped prison." In 2023, Alizia Marikovskaya and Dolanina were both harassed, which made them think someone was watching them. Somebody threatened them and advised them not to go to a conference in Sweden. In the comments section of the news outlet's website, their hotel reservation, flight details, and seat assignments were all part of the threat to drive home the point. "It was naive of us to believe that we are secure here," Dolanina remarked. Many have held the Kremlin responsible for these assaults for decades, despite its repeated denials that it targets its enemies overseas.